There we go. You guys can hear me now, right? Good, good antics. You guys can hear me now, right? Okay. Yes. So, like I was saying, 3 anxiety attacks yesterday, all connected to food. The Wegovy pen um wore off early. I was taking my GLP, which I hadn't taken in like 4 or 5 days because they didn't refill it right. And then worried about everything that was going on. Major anxiety attack. Two of the mods were not feeling too great. I'm like, great, I'm going home. So I went home and had Papa Cat come and get me in the garage. They're bad anxiety attacks. So the only disadvantage to them for real is that now I'm hypersensitive and am used to the mods talking in the morning and they weren't. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong, did I? It's like, no, I didn't. I had 3 anxiety attacks. That's why. Welcome to me. Okay, let me see. Hi, big giant head. Practice lip reading. Uh-huh. No, who was it that bad lip reading channel? Uh, Anoma's made contact. Wasn't the point of George being there for like Elron's birthday? So that's tomorrow, right? Yes, that's tomorrow. So that's good. And Carrie Ann is only supposed to be watching, not modding. She's in deep in the cold and she's not going to be there tonight. So, and I've got to make sure she doesn't laugh. Dawn told me, no laughing. Or she told, I think, KA, no laughing. And I was like, no, duh, no laughing. Let's see. Something about when the stars are right. Ah, okay, now everybody can hear me. Lillian Gish. Got the hair. Did she bob? She bobbed, didn't she? I think so. So, but wasn't she the like the Marlene before the Marlene? Going in and out. Oh, now you're not feeling good either, Fuzz? What is it? It's like, I'm glad it's raining this week. I'm not leaving the house. Again, I had to today for the claws. Pink, pink sparkly. But that was it. And it's supposed to rain here anyway for like the next 3 days, so I don't have to leave. Let me see. Biography girl? You think? Where is he? Oh, there's one. My freaking light just went out. That's why I have to. I think I actually have to get rid of that light. No, now I'm totally confused. Okay. Look, it's tech time. I have to get lights anyway. Uh, there. Got it? Got it. Okay. Now I'm back. Um, oh, it's not up. Where is it? I usually have it up. The cat head that looks like a light was a light. Got it in South City. Opened it, turned it on, went, it's cute, not going to use it probably fast. Brought it over here. We said it didn't take the or I say it didn't take the altitude well because we were going from like 800 to 4 off of the foot height accelerator. I totally got blown by the storm. Literally blew in like 20 minutes ago while I was putting on my makeup. I'm still trying to fix my lips aren't correct. So, been doing my eyebrows since I was young. So, they just may be the wrong color though. Ooh, may have to get darker eyebrow. an excuse to go online to Ulta because also if you see like black spots down here, the first liquid eyeliner used dried up literally while I was using it. So it's like it was just caked on. Ah, let's see. It's today. I thought it was the 13th. I thought it was the 13th. And I would know the 13th. A friend of mine is their birthday is the 14th. So I always make sure I remember it. Okay, the good Carrie Ann. I was in tears this morning. I felt so awful because I'm gonna have Cricket if she still feels bad tomorrow do Old Tifa with me. That's gonna be spicy. Just a warning. It probably won't be unicorns and rainbows because Cricket will probably get me riled up. So we'll stick within the YouTube guidelines, which is no cussing and no violence, but probably otherwise no. But I realized I was like talking on the group chat to Cricket, and then I was like, oh my God, Kay's sick. She's probably thinking I don't love her anymore. And I'm like, it's not you, but the cold, even though it came out child. But I figured old age autocorrect. Ah, only had to go in and out of my app. Oh, okay, for the sound. So she got it just in time. Yes. Can't always have eventful days. Sorry, that was going on. Actually, antics, it is today for them. Isn't it the 14th there already? Because it's 3 here. So, yeah, technically it's the 13th there. Let's see. Hi, Bob. Hi, just working. He's probably staring out the window too, going, oh, hell. Oh, yeah, Papa Cat, I got bagel logs for dinner, so we don't have to worry about it. It's sort of hard to do something, especially with this weather. He only works about 15 miles away, but that 15 miles is going to be freaking hell tonight because nobody knows how to drive. So I got myself a French toast bagel with cream cheese when I ordered it because I've been going there since my mom was alive. And I said, can I have butter and cream cheese on it? And she's like, butter and cream cheese? I'm like, yeah. French toast bagels are like the ultimate. But also what I've noticed is the Wegovy also is messing up my taste buds. Yesterday, I stuffed my face, my version of stuffing my face. What did I have? I had a bagel. Well, I had a usual breakfast, and then I had Ritz crackers, and then I had pretzels, and then I had a mini bag of popcorn. And then for dinner, it was whatever HelloFresh chicken green bean, scarf that down. And my buds were absolutely perfect. Did my shot yesterday, so by the time I ate my French toast, cream cheese bagel today, it tasted weird. So it messes with your taste buds too. So it's like it's like what you would expect, like someone who wants to make you not eat ever again. So the French toast bagel has cinnamon, and the cinnamon stuck out. Oh, and I had cinnamon toast. Papa Cat made me cinnamon toast. Um, so at least I'll understand because there are just some days I was just like, why does everything taste weird? Now I know why. So let's see. A day ahead. Okay, that's what I thought. Biograph girl, what's that? It's day first and she's day ahead, right? Fuzzy, sorry you don't feel good. I know. What is it now? It's KA Fuzz and Dawn had it last week, I think. So whatever it is, I don't want it, people, because it's not COVID and it's kicking people's ass. And those two are at least 2,000 miles away from each other. So, and Dawn is down south. So it's coming by airplane. So let's see. It's ready tomorrow. Hi, Dee. Much love to you. Can't imagine anxiety attack that severe. Welcome to my world. I've been having panic attacks since I was in puberty. Earliest identifiable movie star. Oh, It's Lillian Gish. Well, no, wasn't it? What's her name? Clarabo. Do love me some 20s. Furniture, movies, everything. And yes, I know my bob is crooked on purpose. So, because we're growing this one down to this one. So it's just off enough that people will probably say, or look at my hair for a long time and try not to tell me that my bob is crooked. Just another way to mess with people. And no, it isn't, Adam. Adam said that Wegovy is the Vatican II of craving suppressants. Yeah, that's a weird one. I hadn't read anything about it messing with your taste buds. So there's something new with that one. Let me see. Can I look at myself? How did I pop up last time? Because I would like to see myself. Oh, I'm actually going in as the household one, and yep, it's there. So we have a household account for a lot of things. So there I am. Ooh, God, my lighting is disgusting. And I've got to, let me see. It's the 13th. I wouldn't have thought of that. Yep, Australia is ahead of us time-wise. Yep. No murmur is in the future. Thanks, Fez, for putting old Tifa. You know, you can watch too. I've got Cricket and I've got Papa Cat, so you don't have to participate. You can watch, unless you're fighting and refusing to be sick. Bagel logs, yes, bagel logs. They're really good. The bagel place here was bought from an old Jewish couple. And there are pictures of the little guy's bat mitzvah on the wall, big ones, like real portraits, um, by a Chinese family, immigrants. And they make the best bagels I've had since the Ukrainian Russian couple back in Fremont back in the 80s. So it's like they actually taste like what I think that New York bagels taste like, or the consistency. You know, if you dropped it, it would go through the ground. So, tons of carbs. Yes, I know. And I'm going to have a bagel dog at dinner because I've still lost 22 pounds, guys. So it's not like I really finished eating. I'm going to try to finish eating today because it's going to take another day. Tomorrow I'm going to have a stomach ache from all hell. Carbo loading for a marathon. Yes. The marathon of my life. If Russia takes over the cracker industry, we're going to see Putin on the Ritz. Oh my God. And I read that. I have to learn how to pre-read so I can just go no. Ah, when you say I don't want it, it reminds me of Royce from Royce in Maryland. Don't know that. Or not off the top of my head. You'd be amazed what I can think of when something gets triggered. It's bizarre. Are you going to see the remake Nosferatu? Why do I have a feeling this is coming to me like a big Nerf brick? Had one. I wonder if we'll find it. Because I didn't unpack some things from the house when I originally moved in with Papa Cat. But I had a real Nerf brick. There is sound now, right? Your text just came in about no sound, which is really annoying because supposedly I skipped a couple of texts yesterday from the crowd. Now I'm turning it off. That Papa Cat had. It's like, what the hell? It's like, are they trying to sabotage my phone so I get a new one? I heard the 24s aren't great. Unless we're up to 25 now. So, yeah, I am very much of the conspiracy theory of they make your previous tech not work or glitch, so you have to buy new tech. Didn't. No. Thank you. Super chat for or chat. I'm not sure. I don't get them for $9.99. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's see. Okay, where am I? Thank you, Dinant. It's not COVID. It's a new spring one. COVID, flu, or RSV. They tested me for everything. I failed miserably, got F's on these tests, y'all. Oh, so it's something new and exciting we have to look forward to. Let's see. What TB is starting to run around now? Frickin', we need to get rid of them fast. Adults are dying of measles. TB is now going around. Soon we'll get the plague back again. You can get the bubonic. There was like a donut shop in Oakland that used to have it. It was really weird. Ah, let's see. Oreo shrink cookies. You have heard of the taste bud thing. Wow. No, I really hadn't heard about that. I was just trying to figure out when to con the doctor so I could still be on it for, 3 more months. Because if my blood sugar is perfect and I'm close enough to my goal weight, which we don't have one, then they'll cut me off on in insurance. So this is with your interpretation of what your taste buds sense. That makes sense. It does. Because once the Wegovy wore off yesterday, I almost went back into my old habits, which made me aware of them, so I know what not to do next time. But that also could have been giving me, or it actually was, two of the anxiety attacks were connected to me eating something, and then they went away. So, let's see. There's a great clip of an LA transplant moving to New York and asking the bagel guy to scoop his. I've never even heard of that one. We had Oh God, who did we have? I can see them in my mind too. There's a bagel shop. Talk about California bagels. They're big and fluffy and gross. So, see, sound is fine. Thank you. What scoop a bagel? Oh God, Adam, tell her. Right, San Diego. I bet. Wanted them to scoop out the bread so it could be filled with toppings. Everyone is carb and gluten free. Oh God, yeah. It's San Diego. It's beautiful, and you've got bases, and they're all doing the latest. Yeah. But isn't the bread the point of a bagel? If you ask me, it is. Um, so we'll be able to wear cool plague masks. I have Hello Kitty masks, of course. We have a new variant of C19 COVID. Yeah. Trust me, sitting, I would have figured it was a joke. Exactly, just use the tortilla if you don't want bread. And this is the hard part, is that I don't really like, I'll put up with them, but store-bought tortillas, because I grew up with handmade. So I'll put up with them if I can figure out how to keep them from getting cold and drying up. You've been waiting your whole life. Oh, either a plague or Renaissance orgy. You remember the English muffin controversy? I don't remember that one. I've always been a Thomas's English muffin people, so only good bagel I had here was especially ordered from a Hasidic bakery for Passover once because I wanted my squirrels to know what a bagel was supposed to be like. Yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I just put up with it and didn't really eat many of them. And when I found my Chinese Jewish bagel place over here, there's always bagels in the freezer. Get the bagel dogs from there on fast days. Since he's got a club tonight, he's going to be late home because of the weather. And then he won't get a chance to relax if he cooks. So it's bagel dog tonight. That way he can relax and then he gets on the road pretty early. And tonight it'll be a big deal because of the storm. Of course, nobody will show up tonight at club because there's a storm. So, and me and Papa Cat are infamous for not being paid when as far as we're concerned, a volunteer night. So that's what he's got to look forward to. is telling the promoter no. Oh. So I was listening to Natalie. I still didn't get the, oh, it is there. There. The light. That movie was not cheap either. Ah. So it just sits back there because it's just pretty. I'd love to get another one, but I don't think they make them anymore either. So, because everything she does is, you know, limited supply. So, ooh, that's where the donuts aren't good there. The donuts have been taken over by Asian people, definitely here. Which, in a weird way, it's probably better because they're not as super sweet as, USA made donuts. So, because Asian pastry doesn't have that much sugar. So it's a jelly donut is really good. It's just not like soft or from like, dipping. The glazed donuts aren't, it's not like soaked in, which a lot of them, it's like Krispy Kremes, because they're the closest thing to like a donut that isn't overly saturated with sugar. Or there's an Asian deli or donut place here, and there's one within walking distance of the org. So, computer says no. What? Winchell's. Oh my God. I miss Winchell's. Winchell's was good for Rocky. You go to Winchell's at the beginning of the or after club after Rocky. So that's like 2 o'clock, 2:30. So Winchell's was open and IHOP was open. So those are pretty much the two you do. And it depended if we all had money or not. Or if we didn't want to hang out, then it'd be Winchell's. We wanted to hang out and somebody could cover somebody else's like mashed potatoes or french fries or something, then we'd all go to IHOP. So I think I am seriously thinking that one of the reasons I had a real job when I was 18 so I could help buy someone breakfast at IHOP. Because I had a real office job. Actually, my first real office job was 14, but my first real office job after that, because that was just for the summer, was 18 on. So I wasn't afraid of offices. I think that's how I did it. It's just pure luck. Ah, huh? There is no good Mexican food in Alameda to save our lives. The last good Mexican place got sold like 10 years ago, and it sucks from then on. They do, as I call the tomatillo sauce for verde, which is they're using tomatillos instead of green chili. And it's not like green chili isn't expensive, is expensive. It's hella cheap. Everybody just went with tomatillos, which probably means that they use a canned sauce there. That would suck. Excuse me. So, do they come with a fortune? What? Cambodians mostly or Chinese Cambodians? For donuts or for bagels? It went, I went, it Walter Winchell's for all of my Lily Gish news. Oh, wow. Adam, we did Denny's. We had Lions too, and when they closed, or actually different casts. As in Fremont, we did Lions. When in Berkeley, we did IHOP. Hayward, we usually went home. So we have a really great restaurants. We just, don't get me wrong, just shite bagels. Yeah, well, I have a feeling that most places that are warm a lot don't have good bagels because that's a major like carbo thing. And think of your body having to like process all that. You'd be hot. So people wouldn't like bagels. So 2:30 a.m. Only thing open is my mouth snoring. So I'm told, but I haven't been given proof. I'm about to record Papa Cat. He's been doing it for the past couple of days. So his allergies must be up. But yeah, he woke me up yesterday and I'm still got no Ambien, so I'm still on the let's build it up in my system and leave plaque um Elavil. So that's why he could wake me up. Ambien? No way. I wouldn't care. So he could have been snoring for forever and I wouldn't know. So it doesn't happen. I'm thinking about getting the phone out too. So donuts. Somebody wants donuts. Hi, Dove. How are you? International House of Pancakes. Fancy. I love IHOP. One of my big little brothers will come from San Francisco to meet me to go to IHOP because we can't help it. It's like, uh, it's definitely, an comfort thing. So, and especially considering there was this pancake house in San Bruno that everybody loved, went to it. I was like, they had those big, huge, fluffy things that I tease and say they could be muffins, It's like, no, I'm sorry. I want my pancakes like my bagels, low and dense. It was a great place when the fam owned it. I was the comparison tool. You guys had an International House of Pancakes? That would be cool. That's everybody saying hi to Dove. So, ah. So yeah, let's see what happened today. Not much. I didn't get to hear why we don't talk about Scientology. I was doing something, but then again, I washed my hair today on a day that rains. I really checked out of the Brain Hotel for that one. I'm not going to have my glitter for the anniversary night, club anniversary night, but since it's also St. Patrick's Day, and that's one of the holy days in San Francisco. It's probably going to be busy all night long, and I'm probably going to have to ask to remove a bunch of drunks because they'll come back in the outdoor and try to talk, and it'll be like, no, go away. So, hmm. Oh, the restaurant on Alameda. Okay, alphabetical order. That would be funny if chat really did that. Hmm. And I know that's probably not what you meant. But you should know by now that me and KA are like the queens of, oh, I didn't get that. So, I watched Dose's, I guess, latest one on BOA, and it's like, dude, go away. Can you hear that? It's back. What are you doing? What? Oh, she must have had a really good nap because now she's just up and yelling. I don't think you guys can hear it. Here. I swear to God, their brain size of a walnut, but it knows what humans are doing because the minute I put the lavalier down, nothing. It's like, where is she? Oh, oh, there she is. Stop licking that, Birdie. What is it with cats and plastic? She's licking plastic, and she's licking a plastic bag. So, go away. Yes, go away. Um, I thought somebody said, or even Laura said, sorry, my brows are too big now, that he wanted to sell all this stuff off and then he was going to leave. So he didn't seem to be leaving. Doesn't he have some place like in the Sierras or near the border that he can hang out and not come back? So, CBF question, did you get my email request for the special video clip? No, and I was going through my emails. Send it again. I've actually was actually catching up with all my email. I didn't see anything like that. Oh, I thought it was horse glue. That's why they like cardboard. So I figured it had to be for plastic too. So, um, where is it? Cricket said they have cornstarch. That's why cats like. Ladybird, don't make me whip this out. She went back to it. When she knows something bothers you, she'll keep doing it. So, yeah, I know he's got an ankle bracelet. So, um, that's good. No GPS in the mountains. Oh, okay. And you're having lentil soup with something in it? What's something? Zucchini, chicken. Um, he can go anywhere that it's monitored. I think he can like they even like said that he could like check in or something. The guy who's covering him, the blonde guy, I think he said something about being able to go places. He just has to like tell them or something so they can reposition. It's when they don't get a signal, they'll come chasing after him. Just making sure she wasn't up to something. Um, let's see. Okay, I sent it to Hey Carrie Ann and Cricket too. Oh, the email? Has anybody else got it? Hi, Don. And I sent it to Danny. He can't even stand underneath an overpass or his heart goes off. Then I don't see him coming up here because Bluetooth has issues or Wi-Fi also has issues. I'm in the Silicon Valley, uh, all the Bay Area, and it's bizarre the places that it drops. So it's like, uh, that's why I got a Birdie, one of those devices, emergency devices, and the Bluetooth was too overrun for it to like pair because it was a low Bluetooth signal. So it's like he won't come up here because he'll lose his signal all the time. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, waking up today was the absolute worst idea I ha ever had. I bet Dawn. Yeah, see, Dawn's got cooties too. The other cooties. She's got cold cooties. Nobody we know gets Scientology cooties. Do you ever get that feeling that when your cat disappears all of a sudden that she's going to be up to something interesting? Ah, no, that's Hector. I've got an elephant. I named him Hector. It's like when I lost my phone the other day. You know where it was? In my hand. Hi, good vibes. Cricket can't they taste the other chemicals? Mine chews bags too. She loves plastic bags. Luckily enough, she doesn't like plastic or acrylic or any of that because of the rocker downstairs. It's the 70s acrylic rocker and the coffee table. And I sort of collected for a very short period of time acrylic purses. I just sold a Burberry one I had. I have I have a Chanel dupe in Claire. Come really close to buying the Birkin in Claire. It was for some UN or Olympic thing. And have a sports sack in Claire that I just got. So have a problem with plastic. So at least she doesn't chew on those. Thank you. Ah, making beef ribs with hoisin sauce and white wine. Yum, 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 yum. Not that it'll taste good to me now. I'm doing okay. Two of the mods are not feeling well. Three now. Actually, three. Three out of five are not feeling well. It's me, Cricket, and Papa Cat. The other one should just be watching. But of course, Fuzz doesn't listen. So I'm needing a Monterey camel visit badly. Carmel. Carmel. I was gonna say Monterey camels? Where are those? Ah, when was the last time you were there? Because I'm sure it doesn't look like it used to. It got super gentrified. Imagine getting stuck with the GPS. I would go crazy. Yes. Hello, Daniel. He won't have to get a shower. Really, honestly, did look cleaner when he came out yesterday than I've seen him probably ever. It was weird. It was like, I would like to say that I'm joking, but I wasn't. So, it's like, uh, okay. I've got energy cooties. Ah, okay, good. No, you don't. No, I mean that bad. Swear to God, I want to get a cootie on my arm. I want to get a cootie on the inside. The only two places I'm going to have uh, tattoos inside of both arms because really people don't see the inside of your arms. So, don gloves, but good thing you are here watching. Oh, having a Monday on a Wednesday, that sucks. Well, at least it isn't Thursday or Friday. Having a Monday on a Thursday or Friday sucks. He'll probably do a video where he snips the monitor off while grumbling by grumble laughing. Yet everybody asks why he's getting so much money. It's like it's because his base has nothing to do with protesting. His base all has to do with his personality. So it's like Nora, like Reese. All these people have a base on them. It isn't based on what they do, which I'm sure that's what YouTube is about, but it's like that's why he's going to get tons of money. It's not probably anybody we know. It's like if you don't know his mods, um, then it's all just entertainment value, straight up. He is a reality show, basically. So, uh, I know, but what if he snips it off, does he get another chance or does he go to jail? If he's gonna go to jail, he won't do that. Basically a pansy when it comes up to everything else. So let's see. Had to get change my new username back to Danny tomorrow. Whoop whoop. Is this our Daniel then? Which Daniel are you? Yeah, they all do the plastic, but at least they don't go up to the thicker stuff. So they get their fix. Yeah, I can't remember. There was something she really likes, and that one is one of them right now. Um, because it was on the island in the kitchen. It'll hit me. But yeah, you'd always find her going on it, and it's like, oh, woman, just does. I know you don't listen. I was trying to pretend you weren't there. Uh, uh. 3 out of 5 mods chew tried to come. You were there a year ago. Okay, so it hasn't changed a lot if you want to go back to it again. I just keep thinking it always as like the Steinbeck hangout. And uh it's like I get bummed when it slightly gets better. You sent it to 26 people and you've gotten 3 entries and 2 attempted. Send it out again. Definitely. It could be a glitch somewhere in your system, or try it under a different email address if you have another throwaway. My old brain doesn't adapt well to change anymore. That's it. Thank you, Daniel. The cat doesn't like change either. I'm actually surprised we moved here. Oh, okay. You sent it to Papa. He'll probably have it. 9 out of 10 Marys agree. Ah, oh my God. Oh, so everybody's saying hi, hi, hi to the OMC, old married couple. Now she's cleaning her butt. I always feel like I'm invading her space. It's like both me and Papa Cat will go, oh, didn't need to see that. Ah, your lower back was killing you, then try doing crunches from the top up. You know how you can do a crunch from the bottom? Do it from the top, it helps. I've learned that it helps my thrown back a whole hell of a lot because I had to like make sure that I could still move because my chiropractor was in Venice for 3 weeks and she loved it, of course. So, um, Lillian Gish didn't like change either. Yes, hello, Danny and Leah's channel. So, yeah, now my lower back is like, it's raining. We're grumpy. I have to make sure that the back isn't flooding. There was a French drain that was, I guess, covered up in muck. So last year it got a little flooded. Didn't really come into the garage, so that was okay. But I cleaned it during the summer, and it was working. So the little aeration things were plugged up. And because this is a commune who doesn't know that you should get your HVAC checked once a year. So that should tell you everything. She's just staring, trying to think of what to do to me, I'm sure. So we had them both on bed last night. They've been taking to where Birdie will be on the bench in front of the bed and then Abby will be on the bed. We're trying to get them both there. And I actually threatened them and said, you better get used to it before the puppy comes or uh or the kitten comes. Kitten will be a while. Um, let's see. The puppy now, the person I get my kittens from knows somebody from the Humane Society in Berkeley, which is a big humane society. They have like a thrift shop that rocks. Um, so she's gonna watch out for a doodle puppy for me. So when I'm done doing club, which probably be about it looks like it's gonna be 4 or 5 weeks, and then I'm gonna get me a puppy because I don't know how to say. I don't know how to not do my well, actually it wouldn't be like a snap thing. I've been talking about it for 3 years. So Papa Pup, yeah. And yeah, he is not looking forward to it, but I have a feeling he'll be one of the dads who didn't want cats. So it's like I'll probably it'll probably be his, or my dad will like him and then steal him from me. Um, so it's like I have a feeling I won't have this one as my dog for very long. So, thanks, Fuzz, for putting up that. My lower back has not gotten better since the car accident in December. Ah, yeah. Oh, if you know someone who does physical therapy, see if they can give you some ideas because physical therapy is expensive. First year probably sucks for backs. My back actually hurt from my whiplash with which hyperextended my neck and my back by this much. Can you see? An inch and a half. So I had to be in bed for the first 9 months. And weirdly enough, a waterbed is great for that. And I have at least one picture of me holding court because it was like where everybody went house. And then when I got in the accident, everybody's like, "Aw." And I'm like, I need people here because the boyfriend works. I was 18. So, I actually got mad at a friend of mine because he didn't come and hang out with me. Like 3 or 4 years later, we were talking about something. I said, "Well, you didn't let me. You didn't come and visit me when I had whiplash." And he was like, "Woman, I was there every day while your boyfriend was working." And I'm like, "Wow." That was when I was getting Vicodin by the big lots. So, and didn't know anything about withdrawals because when I thought I don't like benzos, so when I was done, I actually dumped a whole thing down the toilet. This was the 80s. And proceeded to cry next to a heating register for about 24, 30 hours. And the boyfriend thought I was just having a bad day. Then he realized he's like, oh shit, I was having withdrawals. And at that point, I couldn't ask for more from my doctor because that was a brand new bottle I threw away. Oops. Things happen. What type of puppy? A doodle. I've got her on the lookout for a doodle. I want a doodle. I actually want a standard poodle, but it's a little too femme for maybe this family. the girls, are slight boys. So I figured a doodle would be cool. So that, and it'll be a lot less of a hassle than a husky, which is what I want, but it'd probably give me a heart attack. So let's see. Scientology runs an inhumane society, Adam. Uh, Hi, precious lurkers. It's okay to be shy. Please hit the like button when you're here, even if you don't want to join the chat. The new mod knows the business. Love the new mod. Not more than everybody else. Okay? My health insurance would cover it, but I'm going to a chiropractor 3 times a week. Well, now it's 2 times a week. It'll take about a year. 9 months to a year. I started, we were talking at a club one night and she told me that she was a chiropractor and I was like, oh, I should start coming to you. Uh, you know, she is now one of my closest friends and she's my chiropractor. And I've been going to her for about 4 years, but that's just for the now down to 3 weeks, every 2 weeks. It took about 9 months to get my back not to slip. But with her teaching me how to stand, how, to move, because I had a bad habit of like twisting sideways because I'm very flexible and throwing my own back out. So yeah, a chiropractor will take longer. I'm actually going to go into physical therapy the next time I see my doctor because my leg is getting weirder. I had a drop foot on my leg and I healed beyond anything they thought I was going to heal. It's like 90%. Well, now it's back. Now it's going down to about 80. So I'm starting to stumble a little bit more. So my doctor asked me if I wanted to go physical therapy last time, and it was, no, I'll be fine. It's like, nope, nope, I need to go. So because even my chiropractor is like, you should get that checked out and see what you can do with it because that's not a matter of like adjustment. That's a matter of nerve endings because drop foot was when you cut off your nerve endings. And um, it took about 3 weeks for it to work again, which was really cool. My boss at the time loved it because I wore my knee high boots because my knee high lace up because they keep my foot. It was my right foot. It would keep my foot going so I could do things. And so I got to dress up like a goth girl those 3 weeks. And my boss said it was neat. He was an older VP, so he thought it was a blast. Ah. So, okay, let's see. What type of puppy? Doodle. Scientology, okay. Health insurance. Babies are driving me crazy. Did you get puppies or kittens? You got something, didn't you? Or are they hamsters? See, I keep getting caught in politics. So it's like yesterday was the first time I went, oh my God, I can watch a Scientology thing at night. So it's like usually after the stream, I never go back. I'm having to learn how to do that. Um, oh crap, that's dangerous to overstop taking pets independently. I know. I found out. Standard poodles are worse than a husky. Well, at least I wouldn't have to worry about them as much. Huskies are big and knock things off the table. You know, poodles are just poodles, but Great Dane size. I loved my aunt had one. Her name was Victoria, and she'd come and say hi to me on my shoulders. My my aunt would lose her mind. I'm like, oh no, I love it. Sit there and hug Victoria. I love that poodle. Oh, at our age, we can throw our backs out turning in bed. Yep, done that too. And Leon's getting larger. Yeah, and then you overcompensate and then you blow it anyway. Yeah. When I got whiplash in bed for 6 months, then my collar was backwards. Excuse me, you guys. Back in the old days when they used to put those foam collars on yours, my back was so weird that they actually turned. the back or the front to the back. So that's how much space I had there. So it was basically, I knew I was doing okay when the collar started turning around. When it could go straight up front and nothing hurt, then I could do it, but there would be back pain, the usual stuff. So, and I did. I had back pain for 20 some odd years before I started going to my chiropractor. So, back is the worst. I was 18 and broken, Danny. Yeah, I was 18 and broken. Try that one. Ah, hi, Minnie, the repulsive reformed minion. That's okay. Usually Bob's here, or Bridge. Bridge will show up at 5 minutes before. Now she's underneath. See, we have sisal all over the house too. So, but what is she doing? Rubbing her faces against all of the Ziploc type things. Getting cheap clothes had its advantages before I realized how cheap clothes were. So they all used to come in those slidey Ziploc bags, which are really good to hold smaller Ziploc bags that are Hello Kitty. Would you stay off of that? There are bite marks in there. So yes, the OCD girl has things within things within things. So, okay. Now, what do I need these for besides, you know what? DRUGS. Even though I just thought about it when I took them out. They could be party favors, like M&Ms or something in them. I didn't think about that. So, it's like I am not a Hello Kitty DRUGSDEALER. So, I'm gonna have to fix my bras. Ah, okay. It's not recent, but it's my absolute favorite John Waters movie. Martha Plimpton is hilarious. In what? Yeah, Danny is too young for that. You have a husky and a standard poodle puppies. Oh, you are putting that online, right? That is so cool. You are so screwed, but that is so cool. You guys need to keep your really expensive shoes away from them or any shoe you like. Let's see. Martha Plimpton. Yeah, fun. Oh, okay, Don. Guinea pigs are expensive. I thought we couldn't have those in California. Okay. Go have fun. And when are you going to open the box? I haven't heard from her opening the box yet. Maybe Princess is somewhere for spring break or something. Let's see. Ray saying goodbye to Dawn. Martha was in They Call Me Earl with all the Scientologists. They probably tried to get her. Okay. They Call Me Earl was all Scientologists? I think I've only seen one episode. Probably, but there absolutely no way she'd ever. No, they wouldn't. Kay's fudge came in a dime bag. No, it didn't. Oh crap, I should have had it last night when I had freaking taste buds because when I had it 2 weeks late, it was awesome. So think it would have been like without taste buds. Mmm. Minnie, why do you have the name Repulsive in your name? I asked you yesterday in Pups, but you might have missed it, so you can't miss it now. Um, I felt it fit after what others were bashing me after I called in and said what I said in the meeting. No, you're not repulsive to us, and I don't know any better. So there. It's like you have to earn my grumpiness. So it's like if you come here You're fine until you mess up. So you're thinking of ferrets. No, hamsters or guinea pigs. I thought we couldn't have guinea pigs either because they're the bigger hamsters. Um, we might not have. It might have been some disease or something that because California is very good at going, no. So I know about ferrets, and I know that being a goth girl, I've been around at least three of them, three, like people who had ferrets, and uh, they stink. Oh. Let's see. They would have had a better chance with George Plum. Why is he one? Have you seen Pecker? Pecker who? Deb said, Min, I think the reform minion says it all. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You can take repulsive out. That's not positive, and we always want to have positivity here. It sounds weird, but it's really true. I like they like me giggling. I like them being positive. So there. Danny and Leah's channel problem number 3, the least expensive problem, has an eye infection secondary to having a piece of glass stuck in it. Aw. Oh, I'm sorry, Dawn. Guinea pigs are legal. Okay. They weren't when I was growing up. Let me see. Chemically, cinematically, yes, otherwise, no. Always missing. There's always at least one thread that I don't know what anybody's talking about. It's just sort of like, okay. Pretty much I will take out the repulsive after a couple of days when I gotta wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So I very much believe that people can reform themselves. So it's like whatever you did before, say you're sorry to who it matters, and then if they don't like it, that's their problem. So yeah, like Don said, you're welcome here and loved. Got it? Oh, I know I never have the camera down low enough, but I don't expect her to do this. She's only started doing this week. So I know it's not soda too. I was like, I don't get soda tonight because Carrie Ann still has cooties, cold cooties. So what are you doing on? Stop it. There's plastic up here. It's as bad as Abby, who comes up whenever I have bread on my plate because of course we sit on couch and love to eat and eat out of bowls, of course, because we're tech kids and never learned anything better. Um, you're welcome, Minnie. The reformed is the important part. Yeah, very much so. Just stop it. You little pain in the booty. See, cat butt. Sorry. And I teach them all at a young age that they have no choice, but the tail is mine. So all my cats have let me play with their tail. And the fun part about it is when you get them disassociated with their tail when they're kids, they'll chase it. You can use it as a cat toy. Right, baby doll? She's like, whatever. Uh, let's see. Female Trouble is my favorite John Waters movie. I've got to know that movie. It's the one person I didn't like him for the longest time, but I think I did it just out of spite, and then like saw him in an interview, and then was like, oh my god, he's so cool. So we are not the bad choices we are humans that occasionally make bad choices. Yes. And the one thing you can do is if you can admit you made a bad choice, that's all it needs to be. And like I said, you can apologize to people if they don't want to accept it, their fault, not yours. So that's a good one too, Bob. What did, okay. Dropping the wisdom. Jay, yes, I know. Cricket must, is Cricket even here? Oh, did I get passed up again? Nope, there's, okay. There he is. It's gonna say he must. You should sleep sometime, Cricket. I say that because I'm always seeing him on a feed at 11 o'clock my time. I don't even know what this is. It was from the other house. I was cleaning up. Don't. Sorry, it's a picture of my dad and my aunts back in like 70s. Yeah, because my aunt is really young. My aunt was a whoops baby, so, or one of them was a whoops baby, so I go by her age. So I don't want her to lick the picture because I want to give that to my dad. I wasn't one to attack others, but I was in the crowd, so glad I'm not. So glad I'm not. Only apologize. I did basically believing all of them and giving chance after being treated meanly. Believe it or not, we don't grow out of high school, no matter how hard you try. So I just accept it and run because I'm actually, um, doing mea culpas because I was a mean girl. And the other groups don't do it as well as we did. So I just think it's funny. It's like their mean girls are pretty lame, but it's for a different reason now. It's for money now, not friends. So, oh my God, I don't have this plugged in. Oh, and I ate the cord. Papa Cat, I'll have to fix it later. So now she's sitting. Hello, Miss Thing. Say hello, Miss Thing. Oh, she wants the cord, not the camera. She likes cords. So she likes the cord, not the camera. That's a good picture. I'm seeing the delay. Oh, now I'm not focused. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I want my cha-cha heels. Don't tempt me. I'm sure I can find your size, Missy. Okay, really leave me now. Okay, bye, Dawn. See, that's the equivalent of a Minnesota goodbye. No, gotta go. I'm leaving now, for real. That's the California version. Ah, there's a physical discipline called the Alexander Technique that I took in college. It's good for performing artists and also good just to help you learn how to move naturally. Interesting. Yeah, being hyper flexible, I've learned, especially at my advanced age, not to do it anymore, but I used to like um get the guys jealous because they would start like a martial arts thing. And of course, they weren't flexible at all yet. And I'd be like, hi, look at me, you know, drive them crazy. It is so weird that you're right there, little girl. Do you care? So, um, Dawn Davenport. Alexander Technique. Thanks, Fuzz. You should be laughing. Or actually, you should be watching. She looks like my Norwegian forest cat. He's a male big boy. She's the girl. Yes. She looks like I don't know if there's a new one up because the one of the shows has already been. She looks like a 2024's Norwegian Forest Cat on the readers page. Me or Papa Cat send to each other like the picture. I think it was I sent it to Papa Cat, and he was like, "How did you Photoshop her so well in there?" It was like, "Nope, that's what she is." I think she's actually small. She's only like 15 pounds. So I thought they were big. Like she's learned that I get to pick the boogers, eye boogers, and I don't eat them. I want to say she's on the small side because she's only like 15 pounds. So, but her first 2 years, 3 years was in a 900-foot condo. So it may have something to do with the size. So, yes, no, I want Soda, which is Carrie Ann's cat. He, I'm going up to Portland just to steal him and bring him down. So, and I have noticed that there are a ton of Norwegian forests out there. Why are all the girls sluts? And if DNA tests for pets ever come down to like a decent price, I'll get one. But it's like, I don't need to know because she's fixed. She's not going anywhere. So she is doing better because I got to brush the side of her today. And I've been so distracted, I have not brushed her on a consistent basis in probably 2 weeks. I could hear the brushes sort of going over humming mats. So I've got to get both for sides today, and I've got to do Abby. She's a double coated tabby, so she's basically going around everything. Um, what else? There's that. Okay. Does she like Cord Meyer? Maybe she's a world federalist. Oh, Heidi, have you been here yet? No. Ah, that's what she said. Hello, you. How's the puppy? They're beautiful, yes. They're very expensive. My guy was a rescue, could never be able to afford a pedigree. Weirdly enough, my Maine Coon rescue Tabby, she had short hair, but she was big. She was my Ferrari. She had asthma from 6 to 11 or 12. So we got to visit the vet a lot. She had a specialty vet too. And so it's like I started calling her my coach, then I called her my Louie, then I called her, I think, my Mercedes, and when she was like 10, I started calling her my Ferrari. So so yes, this one gets brushed as much as I can remember, which is at the most she's gone 2 weeks. And I think that's when we were moving, but because she throws herself at a ground on the ground, you hear this thud and you know she hit the ground. Um, and she'll lay on her side, so I'll do her. Abby, the minute I start brushing her, she's like a whirling dervish. She'll go and come back, go and come back, go and come back. And then at one point she'll throw herself down to the side and she'll let me like brush her tummy. So yes, they've both been taught since they were babies that I brush them and they let me brush their tummies. So it's one of those D things I had. I brushed I used to brush Barbie hair. I brushed my stuffed animals that had long hair. Um, I had long hair for the longest time. So yeah, I'm like a brusher or a comber sort of thing. So it doesn't really bother me. So let's see. They're beautiful, yes. Yes, they're expensive. Yes. Yes. I've missed some peeps. Yes. For Bobcat started a couple of days ago, and he's messed me up ever since then. He's been calling Abby Birdie. It's been and now I'm doing it. Now I'm calling Birdie Abby. Or no, I'm calling the Abby heads Birdie. So my cat only wants to be brushed with the lint roller. Yep, actually both. The one that, the handheld one that you go back and forth on, and she likes the masking tape one. But only her. Abby doesn't like it. But this one, the minute I start to decat my body, because it's also, I got a white cat and wore black clothes. She lived to be 17. So that's what did that OCD thing. So when she's in a mood, she's right here. When she's in the mood and I start decatting myself, if she's in it, she like runs on the bed and she's like, mine, 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 mine. And then that takes a good 10 minutes to decat the fur ball. Um, and the masking tape one's just hilarious, which in a way is good because we don't really use the masking tape one anymore. I only use it on major things, but since I found the cat hair bounce sheets that go in your dryer, my cat hair has gone down to just the regular, not having to use the masking tape. So we have masking tape that's fossilizing underneath the dryer because we don't use it anymore. Ah. And he says, yes, surprisingly, my short hair tuxedo, when I brush her out, more fur comes out of her than any of the others. I also have a black Maine Coon mix. You need to come to Carrie Ann when she has it and see Soda. Oh my God, Soda is awesome. She has scotch and soda. They're both Maine Coons, and they're both like internet Maine Coons. That's what I call them. Where he is huge. And it's just like, I just want to brush him. Oh, they really work. Yeah, I know. Isn't it weird that all of that stuff works? And I guess I didn't start Abby soon enough on the decaters, but maybe Birdie, this is the problem. Right, Missy? It was warm here a couple of days ago, so I've had to pay for it. Right? Right? So, yeah, no, I didn't start Abby early enough. I started, Abby always had been paid attention. The cat with asthma, Selah, got fat, and I've always was a free feeder before her and had to learn how to divide the food up. So now they get fed dinner. When they get fed dinner, they're watched because otherwise Abby will go, they'll switch. So I had to teach the kitten to eat from her own bowl when she was a kitten. Well, if I really want to like make sure everybody eats their own, I just do a back stretch and bend over toward with Abby like a foot away from me, and I can pet her. So it's hilarious sometimes. Thanks, Wes, for putting Carrie Ann's up. She usually does Wheel of Torture, that's what I call it, tonight, but she's got uh, whatever. They don't know what it is. Um, so she wound up having an emergency for pulmonary, not pulmonary, breathing. Took 10 tests, didn't find out. So it's whatever is the mutant is in the spring. Because if you ask me, there's always a mutant in the spring of the flu in the winter. So you should be aware that the corner joint has pretty high security. I asked my manicurist today if I got a doodle or if I got a puppy, could I bring him in? Because, I don't want to leave him alone the first month or two or three. And she's like, of course. She brings her Yorkie in occasionally. When it's not busy, she'll bring her Yorkie in when I'm there. Um, because I love dogs. So I'll always, hang out with her Yorkie and everything. And her Yorkie's name is Lola. And yes, it is for Copacabana, which I thought was neat. Where are you going, Missy? What? No. If you're going anywhere, you're going down. Thank you. She wanted to go on the other desk on this side, but that's like where I'm keeping the scanner and all the pictures. So my manicurist did ask me once why I didn't have cat hair all over me, and I said because I had a white cat for 17 years. And she was like, "Oh, yeah." China was pure white. She had like a Ash Wednesday spot on her. That's what I called it. And then one day it was gone. So, but that was it. Otherwise, she was pure white. So, let's see. What time is it? I should go. It's 1:16. And I've got sightless. A little bit of a headache. It's not like I'm going to be probably in the craft room in the Hello Kitty cave for probably the rest of the week. So because if it's going to be like it is right now, it's going to be ugly, and I'm not going on the bridge with this wind. So because people definitely don't know how to drive in the wind, and when it's on the bridge included, it is interesting. It's the only time I ever drive like 40 miles an hour is when it's really messed up on the bridge because I want to be able to stop. Because people drive normally. I don't know how. I don't know how they don't wind up, over the edge. So, and with the new bridge, because part of the Bay Bridge, which is the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge, the Oakland side has been rebridged. So there's a new bridge with a tight curve, or not tight curve, but an annoying curve in it. So it's like, no, people don't know how to drive. So, and if Papa Cat knows any better, he'll be going home the back way today and not on the freeway. That's not an overbearing wife. No, of course not. So, okay, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I don't know what the heck. Come up with ideas, people, so we can talk about something. I will see you guys all tomorrow, okay? Like, sub, member, anything left over should go to Pacific Palisades, the fire in Kentucky, and oh, maybe that's why Gavin's acting that way. Maybe he got threatened. He could have been blackmailed because his first wife was Guilfoyle. That's interesting because it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Kentucky, North Carolina, or is it South Carolina? And Pacific Palisades. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Okay? Ciao, Bellas.